What I have done, because it was streaming live on Facebook as well, I'm thinking maybe that might have something to do with it. So I just stopped the streaming. It should not echo anymore.
I don't hear an echo now.
Neither do I. So that was very weird because I streamed all the other ones, but we're not going to do that this time. So our apologies, my apologies, but thank you all for joining us on our second, yes, our second webinar Wednesday, but our first of 2018 with Hannah. She is a wealth of knowledge. How long have we known each other, Hannah? It's been
50 years.
Okay, it can't be 50
like
years.
It feels like it. I don't know when. Years just go past my head. I have no idea.
And Hannah has spoken at quite a few of our events, and she's always gotten rave reviews because when I say she's going to pack this hour full of knowledge, she is going to pack it full of knowledge. So I am going to hand over the reins to Hannah. I will be controlling the screen for her presentation, and she will be talking to you. Please do pay attention, but don't be afraid if you miss something. We will have this webinar available to you on our YouTube page. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask as we go along. I will keep an eye out for any questions. Okay?
Thank you, Dwayne.
I'm going to start sharing my screen. Take it away.
Okay. Just so everyone knows, I was just talking to Dwayne before this, and I've never actually not controlled my PowerPoint. So I'm trying. I moved my mouse away. So I'm not going to click on it, right? And you know, figure. Oh, these are little things. You can't see my screen, can you? Yes. Okay. Little things are popping up. So, hi everyone. I'm so happy that you're here. Bear with me, I've got two screens, so I'm gonna just pop this one out. I figure that everyone's an entrepreneur, small business. I can see the chat here on my other screen, so if anyone has any questions, I will try to answer them later, but if there's anything that I'm gonna ask specifically, I obviously want your engagement, participation as we go through, okay? Because this is what it is. It's not just me talking, it's also you talking. Dwayne, we popped out.
Yes, I will put it right back on.
Okay.
I'm just trying to redo the live to see if it'll work.
Okay. Uh-oh.
As we go.
All right. So can people type in, chat, put in the chat box what it is that you do? Just one word. Just one word. You know, what do you do? Or what are you? Are you a coach, consultant, owner? Yep, keep going. We've got immigration, social media. We've got artist, trainer, wine. Hey, Donna. Agent, beekeeper. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, hi, Hannah. Just kidding. Fashion director. Mm-hmm. So we have all kinds tonight. Beekeeper, that's really interesting. Hey, you know, that's very important, Christopher, because I just read about it a year ago about our bees. We need to protect our bees because if we don't have any bees, we won't be alive. Is that true? Yeah. So, hey, you know what? I might volunteer in a bee farm someday, maybe next year or maybe this summer. But anyways, I digress. That's it for everyone? So consultants and stuff, okay, this is great. All right, so we're all looking for leads, right? So one of the things I don't want to talk about myself, but I've been to webinars where they talk about themselves for like 20 minutes. I'm not that kind, I'm just get it done. But I do want to give you a little bit of an experience of where I come from. I've had my own retail business, a retail store where I had 3,000 square feet of $11,000 monthly expenses, okay, before I had to pay myself. So I was trying to always make about $18,000 and $20,000 a month so that there's, you know, there's good things there, right? And we actually really did well. We expanded very well. And it was all through marketing that we expanded too quickly. That's a long story, right? So we got another location and it was a long story. But that was 5 years of go. But what did I get from that? I got marketing out of that. That's when social media was just so new. Facebook was so new then, but I jumped on it very quickly. Definitely no Instagram, right? Websites, I was always doing websites. I'm very techy. Prior to that, I was in IT. So I was an IT manager. I was a programmer. So that's why I'm very process oriented. And so this lead generation planner is really a process that most people are lacking. That's why we're here, right? They're not consistent about the lead generation. They don't know what it is and they don't know how to do it. So we're going to figure that out, and then we create a plan. So then after my retail business, I stepped right into working with entrepreneurs and small business in marketing strategies and all that stuff, implementation, creating sites, creating, you name it, a whole bunch of things. So now I have a lead generation agency because I was also, and still do, been working with franchisors and franchisees. So when I say I've been through a lot, did a lot, experienced a lot, I have, with big budgets, small budgets, medium budgets, okay, with the clients. So I'm here today because I want to present this lead magnet, this offer, which is a 20-day lead generation plan I created that is it's a first step to a lot of things that I'm giving away free, valuable to everyone, including myself. I can literally take this planner that I'm going to show you and follow it to a T, okay? And it's meant for rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So once you're done, you repeat it again. And this is the thing about a planner. You have to stay consistent. Is everyone with me so far? Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's going well.
All right. So can we move on? Yeah. See, I just touched my mouse.
Your intro.
All right. Like, it's not moving. Okay. Nope. Move it back up. Move it back up. So this is not meant for me this is meant for you to read and not meant for me to speak about or to talk. I'm not one of those people who's going to read it off, right? But I just said what this is a 20-day lead generation planner. It's meant to hold your hand step by step, and show you where you should start first before you start driving any traffic to it. And then some people will say, oh my God, I don't even know how to drive traffic. What do you mean by traffic, right? That means lead generation. That means classified ads, as simple as classified ads. It means blogging. Yes, blogging is meant for lead generation. It's not just meant for content. Facebook ads, Facebook shares, Instagram posts, anything that you're doing to start driving, talk about your offer, your product, or your service, that is traffic. Okay, so, but there are a few things that need to happen before you start driving traffic. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and then talk about the plan. Okay, everyone cool with me? You guys can chat if you want. Move up. So I'm not used to this. So move up, right? Don't move up. I was just laughing.
Well,
so
Hannah, don't worry.
I'm not in control. This is funny. So before we start, here we go, right? Who is your target audience? Who is your niche? For me, I can literally say today, everyone's my niche, right? Everyone's my target audience. Everyone needs leads. Everyone wants to know how to generate leads and yada, yada, yada. But that's a lot. And it's going to take me some time to succeed in what I want. I don't want to specifically work with different people or a lot of people. I want to specifically work with some people. For example, an automaker connected with me the other day. But, I'm not interested in automaker, autos, tools, and stuff like that. So I pass it on to someone else who is more into that. I really didn't care about it, right? So who your target audience is should be something that you're passionate about. This is very important, right? And so where's that thing where I get to it? Yeah, so who are you passionate about? There's a few things. If you guys have a notepad or paper, can you write it down? There are a few things. A target audience, you can say, yeah, okay, I want someone that's from 25 years old to 40 years old, right? men and women, doesn't matter. They can buy my clothes or whatever it is. But the thing about target audience is you need to really solve a problem for them, okay? No one wants what you have unless it solves a problem for them. So today at a networking event, I talked about the problem I see out there is people have products and services before they research the market. They create the product and services before they research the market, right? And then they wonder, why are they not getting any sales? You know, why are people not interested when everybody, you know, you may think that people are interested in it, they may not. Same thing with me, you know, this 20-day lead generation plan, this is a hit actually, but this is my second lead magnet. My first lead magnet I thought was awesome, and I do this for a living, right? Did not do so well, okay? It was called the lead generation calculator. I thought, oh my God, this is a lead generation calculator, but I can't share my screen with you to show you what it is. I actually had someone code it, right? I spent money to code it, but it didn't do well. People couldn't grasp their head around a calculator, where I'll show you later. Maybe I'll give you guys links later to it. Maybe I'll put it on Facebook because it's still awesome. I'll tell you what it is because it spits out a lead generation plan based on your demographics. It'll figure out who your demographics are, talk about your demographics, and spit out a lead generation plan like that, right? So it's automated in the back. And I thought it was great. But you know what? Didn't pan out so well. This one, which is the 20-day lead generation plan that I'm showing you, which is, and there's bonuses tied to this, has been being downloaded like hotcakes, and I just launched it. And it started with one Facebook group that I did 2 days ago. And it was just a little post. I was just sharing it on Monday because it's Market Monday. From that, actually, I've had 12 downloads already from that one little post that I shared in the Facebook group, right? And the words that they couldn't resist it because I made it into a blog. So, you know, I digress. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's basically figuring out what your target needs first before you go and sell a product and service. Maybe you have a product and service and you have to tweak it, okay? So your target audience needs to have a problem that you can solve, but also that they can afford it, okay? That they can afford it. If your target audience cannot afford your product or service, well, maybe it's time to go back to the drawing board and figure that out. Maybe it's a package. Maybe you have to tweak the target audience, niche it down some more, right? There's a whole bunch of things, but you have to test this. You know, what's your mission? What's your value proposition? Have you set some goals, right? So there's a whole bunch of things. Does everybody know the ones that we have 22 participants. Does have any question about a target audience specifically? I was working with someone who is a dog walker, and she wanted to create a business around dog walking. And there's a lot of dog walking businesses out there, right? But talking with her niche is single moms, divorced. You know, they've got dogs and stuff. I don't know why we haven't gotten to that depth, but the fact that she knows that, great. Why? Now we can find those people, right? We can find those people. You can focus on finding those people as opposed to being everywhere and be the solution for everybody. That doesn't work. It's so much easier to focus on one little niche, and you can expand later, find other people later when you succeed in one. Okay, focus on one audience, one message, one offer. All right, this is where you find your success if you just focus. And then because, for example, I'll use her. Now she's about single moms, the divorce and all that stuff. Now, what I told her is go to meetup.com, right? Go to Facebook, go anywhere where they hang out. Well, literally where they hang out. And it's easier to create a message around that, right? Everybody still with me? Okay, we move up. So I created this little thing where, you know, it's breaking it down. At the end of this webinar, actually, Dwayne is going to send out a copy of this so that, or the link to download it so that you have it and write in it. And please, I'm open for you guys to send it to me and figure, you know, to do any reviews. I actually have a Facebook lead generation group that absolutely, it's a Q&A hub. That's what it's for. Ask questions and we answer. So here is, this is very important to get as we go down the road, okay? So who your target market is, what's the pain and frustrations, what are their goals and desires and dreams and aspirations. I got asked the other day, you know, what's the difference between goals and desires, or goals and dreams? Does anybody have an idea? I want to use one person in here. Who shall we, from our participants? Who can I have as a trial here? Who's brave enough to do so? Dwayne, go on. Okay. Christopher, yes, okay. Christopher says me. All right. Christopher. So we're just going to go through this little case study, okay? Christopher, who is your target market? Christopher, are you typing? Not too long, okay? Not too long because I need to read it.
Typing. You initially asked what's the difference between goals and dreams. And for me, I usually look at it as a dream has no deadline. A goal does. I can dream a dream forever, but for that dream to become a goal, I'd have to set a target deadline for it to happen. So it now has a finish line.
Yes. So I want to go through with someone through the target market, pains and frustration, goals and desires and dreams, right? So for Christopher, who is your target market? Social media, small business? Other small business that don't know how to do it. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it, Christopher. Your target market for your beekeeping business is who? It's a target market right now because we're going to go through this, right? We're going to go left to right. So tell me who your target market is for your beekeeping. People interested in health. Oh, is it a product from the bees? Like the bees make something? Is that what it is? Is it the honey or? Okay. Okay, so people interested in health. That's still very broad, right? Because I still don't get it, right? People interested in health. So what kind of health? But we're not going to go through that at the moment. Saving the bees. Food. What's the pain and frustration that your target market is experiencing? What's the biggest pain? When you guys are doing this, I gave a little lines here, but at least find 2 to 3 pains. If you don't find enough pains and frustrations, that might not be the target market for you. You should be able to solve more than one pain. There's usually about 2 to 3 pains, okay? They don't value raw honey. They buy crap from Costco. Alicia, okay. Okay, this may be getting a little convoluted. Maybe we'll speak in a little later. So, sorry guys. I'm just gonna move on because we're gonna be stuck here for a while. So the target market, really focus it down. Pains and frustrations. Okay, the goals and desire, what's the difference? The goal could be, I wanna make 50 sales of this product in 6 months. That's a goal, okay? I desire 50 of my products to be sold at this much money because I'm gonna make this much income in 6 months. That's a goal, right? What's your dream? What's the dream for that? Maybe then I can open up a store. I can get out of working from my garage and have my own store. That's a dream. There's a difference there, right? So, or the dream could be, you know, if someone's working during the day, the dream would be to live a laptop lifestyle, right? Yes, to move to a warmer climate. Me too, actually. To like, especially now, right? Is to have a business, this is a dream and aspiration of mine, is to have a really solid business where I can take my laptop and be anywhere, okay? That's a dream. But my goal right now is to make 2018 do a lot more workshops. That's what I want to do. Once a month, I do a workshop. That's a goal, all right? So in the bottom here, it says, and this is very important. This whole messaging is very important. This is not to be taken lightly, because the message that you will get from here and what you will formulate will actually should be on your website or on your landing page, okay? So it's very important. You need to take this part seriously, or people are going to come onto your website and landing page and figure out, I don't know who she's talking to or he's talking to. That doesn't speak to me, all right? That doesn't speak to me. And you've just been wasting time and money sending them there. So it's important that you get this right. On the bottom there, it says, we help graphic designers cut website developers out of their business so they can retain much more of their revenue without having to learn any code in under 7 days, right? That's a message from someone, one of my clients. And then another client goes, I help caring parents double their child's confidence in 30 days so they can succeed in all areas of their life without becoming a target for bullying, right? It's very precise. Dwayne, can we go up? Yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't. All right. There was another one there. I guess I missed it. Maybe I didn't put that little slide in. That's too bad. So just to reiterate, again, if you have any questions in creating that message, and sometimes it's called the $1 million message, it's important. Please hit me up anytime. I'm on Facebook, obviously, and the lead generation group that I have, because it is something. If you just want to tweak it, that's great. So, all right. So day one in my 20-day, once you've got the target market, right? Now we're going to try and plan the funnel, okay? Don't get excited yet because it's just preparing. So you have to answer, like I said, what solutions are you providing with your product? Who will it benefit from? And where are these people hanging out? But I'll talk about that later. And how are you providing any offers to them? So day one, okay, day one is going through the whole preparation there. End this. Research your similar businesses, providing similar products, services to yours to gain knowledge. Who does this? Do you guys do this? We call it reverse engineering. Have you gone to your competitor or someone within your space, and maybe they have an offer or whatever, and you put your email address or whatever just to see what they're going to give you? Who's done that? I do that a lot. Okay, I do it a lot. Is anyone doing that? Yes. If you're not doing it, you better do it, right? You better do it. This is the best way. You actually find to see whether it's American, whether it's in UK, whether whatever, maybe you're the first one here. What you need to do is find the biggest people. If you can, find the biggest people, the influencers in your space, in your industry, and sign up to their stuff. You can always unsubscribe, right? That's funny. That's funny, Alicia. You can always unsubscribe, but the point is, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can make it better for your target audience. So now you're going to see what they're going to give you, how they're serving you. If no one called you, right? No one called you. Maybe they're supposed to call you. I don't know. Maybe they didn't call you in the right time, so they suck, right? They suck at follow-ups. Then you can be better at follow-ups. Or maybe their welcome message was, here's the link. Go take it, right? I'm like, geez, that's not value, right? That's not value. So maybe you're, not maybe, you should be putting more value. Okay, the best thing that you can do for your business to succeed is give value, 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 value. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing right now. It's giving value, as well as in my lead generation, as well as all the things I do. I am giving value because this is all you can actually compete. You don't compete on your price. Does everybody get that? You don't compete on your price. Because if someone's going to take it down so much, they are not your ideal market. Maybe later, say, you know what, if you can't afford me now, maybe we can help you this way. I'll give you some time to think about it. Here's something free that you can do it yourself. I have a lot of stuff that I do it with, right? Do it yourself. If people can't afford me, I'm fine with that. I can help them. Maybe later, right? What's the value of this person that I'm helping who can't afford me today? It's fine to help them as much. You don't give the whole thing, but you help them because they will be your ambassador. Okay, this is not nickel and diming people who can be your client or maybe not, but they can refer people to you because you've been so awfully nice, right? Awfully helpful. You're supportive. That goes a long way. That's goodwill that will go a long way in your business. It goes a long way in my business. That's why I don't stop. It's value. So this is how you reverse engineer your competition. You check what they do. You see how they call you. If they don't, you see what they give you. Does it look like some run-of-the-mill email templates that someone else wrote? Could be. Yeah, could be. Maybe you should do it better, right? So this whole day one is researching, reverse engineering people in your space, okay? Number two, day two, doing it. Okay, now we figure out who your target market is, right? You figure out their pains and frustrations and stuff. Now you figure out lead magnet. Okay, lead magnet, there's so many different terms to this. There's lead magnet, there is bait. I don't like that. It's like a bait, like a fish thing, right? It doesn't sound good. It could be your offer, like a value offer, right? Whatever it is, it has to be super valuable. I was so excited last week. I was trying to reverse engineer this lady in my space. I've never seen her before, but I thought, oh, look at that. Nice, really nice landing page. Sounds really great. This PDF that she wanted to start. So I pretended I was someone else, and I put my name in, everything. I got it. Something that I thought might be 10 pages of some really good stuff, it was 6 pages long. 6 pages long. And the first 3 pages, 2 of them were about herself, right? I'm like, oh my God. And the third one was, I can't even remember, it was like some big diagram of something that wasn't related. And the rest was some cheat sheet that I'm sure she copied and pasted somewhere. She did very well with her landing page, however, because it got me opting in. I couldn't resist to opt in. But guess what? It sucked, right? She sucked on delivering. So I don't want to be that, right? I don't want to do that. I want to make sure, because the value of someone downloading it or whatever, your magnet, you want to take them down your funnel to a point where they are now wanting to buy from you, to hear more from you, or whatever it is. Not give them as like, an idea that your lead magnet sucks, your offer sucks, and everything else will suck, right? You lost that person. Yes, I will send you a link. So what is your lead magnet? What is your offer, right? Can you guys write to me if you have an offer right now, just quickly? If you say yes, put beside it, what is it? Is it a cheat sheet, an ebook, a video, an offer, like a 50% off or a trial? What is it that you have? Dwayne, what is it that you have?
Well, for our initial hits on our site, we offer right now quite a few planners. So just last week we launched, or this week, we launched a Healthy Woman Planner. So it's a day-by-day download planner for you to, follow your health goals, because it's January and a lot of people are really into being more healthy. Yeah. The end of last year, we did another planner, and it was a goal-setting planner. So try to do little tidbits like that.
Yep. And so you're analyzing who's taking the offer and, how well they're doing?
Correct.
Yep.
Alicia, things like these, like webinars.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So Laura says, yes, new client promotion, 20% off. Is that being received well, Laura? So one of these things too, whether you need to analyze what your offer is doing for you, okay? Because you can always add more value. Don't take away from your price as much as possible, but you add value to what you're giving. I have a credit card offer a win of 100 when businesses give me their business card. Oh, that's interesting. Alicia, what is it that you do? I can't remember what it was. Christopher, I should offer recipes using honey. Yes, that would be great. I love honey. Audra McDonald, yes, offer to purchase cabin coins before market value and before the platform goes. Oh, I don't even know what cabin coins are. That's interesting. Yeah, market value before the platform goes live. Okay. So I want you to go and take a look at your website, your landing page, or whatever you got today, and take a look at it in a very objective thing, right? Take a look at your site. When someone goes to your site, once cryptocurrency, yes, thing I don't know anything about. When someone goes to your site, what do they see? What do they see? Are you giving value? Are you just selling? Is it an ADD kind of thing, an ADHD where there's a whole bunch of things happening everywhere? And so they go there, they can't find your target market, okay? Your target audience goes to your landing page or website and they can't find what it is that they're looking for, right? There's nothing of value to them that that speaks to them, right? So you got to do something. You got to do something. So what is that irresistible offer that you can provide? I just told you I created this 20-day lead generation plan. I've had some great feedback from it already, right? And one of them I'm meeting tomorrow. And it was from that Facebook group that I posted that little thing. What was I saying? Obviously, it's working. So I'm super happy, right? So this is something. Now what I'm going to do is post it somewhere else in Facebook group just to test. If it draws the same, now I'm going to run a Facebook ad, okay? This is what I think. You do things in stages, and we'll get to it. You do things in stages. Now I'm saying, hey, this is working, right? Now I'm going to run a Facebook ad because I can, start driving traffic to it from different places, right? This is something that you need to think. Now, Duenya, next up. This next one is very important because from all the lead magnet lists that you just saw from the first slide or the slide prior, now I'm going to tell you which one is high desire, easy to consume. Okay, we've got high desire at the top, low desire in the bottom. We've got easy to consume and hard to consume. All right. You see where webinars are? It's high desire. Okay, you guys are here. It's a high lead quality. Okay. Not the easiest to consume because sometimes someone doesn't have 1 hour, right? They actually have to sit there and do things. That's why this is a live webinar. So I should have said live webinar is harder to consume. But an evergreen webinar is easy to consume. So I would change this diagram just to add webinars on the other side. That is an evergreen webinar. Does everybody know what an evergreen webinar is? And while you're saying that, we're going to type what an evergreen webinar is. No? Okay. So what we're doing is a live webinar, right? But I can record this, or Duenya can record it, and we can replay it another time. It's evergreen, right? So when you, there are webinar platforms out there that you can set for an evergreen. You just upload the video because, you know, Duenya is recording this and she can make this an evergreen webinar. So she can upload that video and then she can set the webinar platform to say, and she can drive traffic to it. And in the webinar platform, they'll say, okay, you know, which day is better for you? It's Thursday, the 26th at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m. So they get to choose, right? They get to choose depending on their availability, okay? That's the evergreen. Evergreen means anytime, 24/7. That's easy to consume. This live webinar is a little bit hard to consume, but it's high desire. Videos as well. Videos, you know, they're high desire. It could take too long, so keep your videos short. Maybe do them in stages. I have a high coach right now. I just made her do 3 videos, 3-step videos, right? And short videos, not too lengthy, because she's got so much value to give, and she's great on videos, right? Cheat sheets, templates. Everyone should have a cheat sheet or a template in their business. There must be something. This is something that is highly consumable and high desire. People want it now. Like literally, they want it now. So what is it in your business that you can offer that can solve some problem, not all kinds, of course, but some problem of your target market that you can deliver? Christopher was talking about a recipe for honey, or whatever you can do, not recipe for honey, but what you can do with honey. That's great. So that's a recipe, and that would be a high desire, easy to consume, right? I work with franchisors, so they have white papers kind of thing. It's low conversion for most, but for people looking to buy a franchise that's worth $250,000 to $1 million, they actually will read that white paper. So it's a high desire for that market. Okay, but for us, looking at a white paper of something, it's like, oh my God, it's like 100 pages. Are you kidding me? Forget it, right? Free consultation. This is very funny. Free consultation, guys, it is not in the high desire. You know, when you say, okay, go to my website, or I offer free 30 minutes or free 60-minute counsel, you know it's not an actual high desire. It's the next step. The first step is something that's high desire and easy to consume, like toolkits and ebooks and stuff. The second step beyond that is your free consultation. Okay, you gotta attract them first because they're not quite there yet. Is everybody with me? This is a very nice diagram to remember when you're creating a lead magnet. Duania, up. Next step. Okay. So day 3. Actually, can we skip this one and go to day 4? Day 4, please, Duania, and we'll move back up. Okay. So is everybody with me? So we've gone through the target market, we've gone through the message, now we've gone through the offer, right? The offer, the lead magnet. Let's just say you've got them all. Now it's time to set up your landing page. And actually, if you don't mind, this is a landing page, right? This is not a website, this is a landing page. Now, some of you today, I know some of you, because I met them today, are in maybe direct sales or network marketing, or maybe you are with a financial planning place where they give you a website. Is that right? So you have a website that your company, your business, you know, has given you, right? What you normally want is to have a bridge page, a landing page. Again, there's so many terminologies out there. I don't want to get confused. Landing page is the general term, okay? People call it lead page, people call it bridge page, people call it whatever, one page. It's the land because people land on it. We want people to land on it, right? So this landing page is one page, but usually there's 2 pages. It depends. If you don't have a website, there should be at least two steps. One is the home page and one's a thank you page, right? But for people who have other websites like the your network marketing site, direct sales, or insurance, or whatever it is, this is your first page, and then direct them to whatever download you've got, but then it goes directly to your site, whether it's a product or whatever it is, or that comes from the thank you, or it doesn't at all, and you direct them from the email, okay? It doesn't really matter as long as you get the email and the name, you can try and you can follow up with them later. But point is, your landing page needs to speak. I mean, this is good, right? Private English lessons. I can't read my own thing. I've got a little laptop here, but this is not the best landing page. I'm just saying what landing page looks like. So a good landing page is clear, concise, and tells the person what to do. Write this down. This is very important. When you're creating a landing page, you need to tell that person what to do. What's the next step? Don't leave them hanging, right? So even when you know, that night, maybe you have a video and the things in the video, you're telling them what to do. As they go down your page, you're telling them what to do. You're telling them to read this, and that can be bolded. You know what I hate? I hate websites with no bolding of any kind or no headline. Everything's like light gray and there's no color of any kind. It's very boring. The eyes actually glaze over. So you got to go snap them, right? Snap them out. Go into reds, go into bold, make it big, whatever it is. But you're telling them to go down and then give the benefits and whatnot. So if you have testimonials, you want to show them that testimonial as you go down. So remember this. Landing page, you control the reader's experience, okay? You control the reader's experience. And when you're doing this, you need to make sure you're looking on your mobile device. What does it look like on your phone? Does anybody know what the percentage is of people reading everything or watching everything on their phones versus desktop? Does anybody know?
It's
yes.
a high percentage. It's like in the 70s.
Yes, 73 to 80%.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's high, all right? It's really high. And that means you need to be super targeted. This is really specific. And we should be doing videos, more videos, quick, short videos, because it's easy, fast and furious, right? Because they're on their mobiles, they're flicking their stuff, right? It's not like a desktop where you spend some time. On their mobiles, they're faster, like you guys, right? You guys should be your own target audience. So what do you like? What do you like, right? Are you on your phone? How do you want it, right? So can you...
Before I go to the next slide, there was a question. There's someone that says that they meet potential clients face-to-face to introduce their business, and they're wondering if that is not a high desire.
What kind of business? What kind of business is it?
They did not say, so maybe they will answer the what kind of business in the chat.
Is that you, Alicia?
Alicia.
Who asked that question? Yeah? Yes. You're at Chartered Consultant. They have income 60,000, was it? 6,000 and more? Okay. So why do you need to be there? Is it something that they need to see? Or that you need to be there? Do they need to see a gallery of some sort? Portfolio is not on your site? Is there a pushback for you asking them to make a time with you? Because I don't understand the question. Is it not working? Yeah, I have a website. Yeah, I have a portfolio, but I guess I don't understand the question. If it's not working for you, then it could be a low desire, right? Obviously, you wouldn't be asking the question if it's got great reception, right? If people are actually saying, you know, you're saying, hey, you know, here's my appointment calendar, book your time, or blah, blah, blah. And if they're not clicking on that and they're not setting a schedule, then there's still arm's length. Okay, there's still arm's length. Yeah, I know we think it would be better face-to-face, but sometimes, you know, they just don't have the time. They still want something now. Maybe it's better for them to give them a video or a portfolio. Here it is. Then you meet with them, right? Then you meet with them. It only goes to say if they're not, you know, yeah, videos on my website. And we can talk about this in a bit. So can you go up, Duania?
Hannah, I just want to give you a warning. We're at about 10:02, so try to be concise with the other slides.
Okay. Let's move up. Let's keep
So you
moving
want to
up.
go back the other way?
Yep. No. Just move up. Move up. Next slide. Okay. Instead of moving up, I'll say the next slide.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the landing page, right? So it's all got. You guys are going to get this. Okay. So I'm not going to go through too much of it because this is an example of what a landing page should have. And I say home landing page and a thank you landing page. Okay. And you will get links to this. And when you actually, Dwayne is going to give you the link to download this exact presentation. When you do this, I'll give you a planner, which is a lead generation planner. So we'll go through that near the end. And you'll get email scripts, you'll get swipe files, you get heading, head titles, whatever, in order for you to create your stuff. And I'll tell you how to create it too. All right. So Dwayne, next up. We're gonna have to barrel through, so if you don't mind, if you guys don't mind. Next slide. I did purposely forget or not go through the email autoresponder because that's a big thing. But maybe we should just touch on that. I'm sorry. Can you go, Dwayne, can you go to slide 8, please? No, slide 8.
I'm not looking at the numbers because I'm in the large screen. 1 second. Slide number.
Okay, so
no, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's the set up your email autoresponder. While she's going through that, does everyone have an email autoresponder? What does that mean? Something like Aweber, Get Response, ConvertKit? No? Okay, you'll need this. You'll need this. And that ties into your landing page, right? Because when someone opts in, obviously, it's gonna have to do something, email autoresponder. And you will get that, you will see when you download this thing from my link, you will see what I'm going to give you. That's an email autoresponder. So I'm out of the way, right? I'm out of the way. Someone can download at 2 a.m. in the morning and we'll get a follow-up email from you right away. And the next day and the following day. You set it up once, you can have 10 email templates, email stuff, you know, all value, sell, value, sell. And it does it for you. So there's a lot of work that you got to do in the beginning, but it's automated. That's the point, right? It's automated. So it's you do it once and let the system do it for you, right? And you just give value. Now, the best way to do this is write this down. Your emails, if you were to do 10 emails, one being your welcome email, it's welcome, right? The welcome email. The next day is a value email. Value, sell. Okay? Value, sell. So you're soft selling, not hard sell. Maybe you're doing a promotion even. But you're always giving some little value to that person who just downloaded something from you. Okay? Value, sell. All right? Just remember that. There is actually a book called Jab, Right Hook. Right? It's the same thing. Jab, right hook. You soften them up. Jab, and right hook. You soften them up, and then you do that. That's the whole thing about that. Okay, let's move up to, let's go down now, Dwayne, to, keep going down. Okay. Right here. This is important because this is part of the lead generation plan. If you don't like blogging, well, tough luck, you need to go blogging. But because there's a couple of things. I'm going to step out there, and this could be another workshop another day, but it's content, right? You need to compete in content. This is a way to deliver value. But let's just say you don't like typing so much or content, but you like to talk, right? Christine Hall is still in this in our thing here. She's been doing a lot of Facebook Lives, right? And we should be doing Facebook Lives. You all should be doing Facebook Live. I'm starting to do my Facebook Live, right? Christine, right? Christine does Facebook Lives. She does value Facebook Lives. What she can literally do with that, and I posted this in the Facebook group the other day, and how to download a Facebook Live, because people didn't know that you can actually download a Facebook Live so that you can save that video, and then upload that into your, whatever, your YouTube account, your WordPress, to create a blog around it. So now basically, now you have a video, which is excellent. And all you have to do in your blog is summarize it. Pull out the points and summarize it. Okay, so you've done so many things. You have now created so much SEO content. Repurpose, exactly. So what I would do, Facebook Live, download it, repurpose it into a blog. So you've got a video and then the whole thing. You SEO that page, right? You upload that into YouTube, right? YouTube. So now you've got YouTube. You should have a YouTube account and do that. Because guess what, guys? There was just an article, a big article, was it Huffington Post or Forbes? And by 2020, 80% of internet is videos. So we need to start doing videos now if you haven't done it yet. This is how, if you plan to do business in 2020 or go on, you need to start doing videos. Okay, so this is my point about the blog. Anyways, we'll move up. You will get this so you can read it. Dwayne, next slide, please. Okay, next up is set up your social media accounts, right? Social media accounts. You don't have to set up every single social media account, guys, because now you know where target market is. You should know where they hang out. This is part of your research, okay? If your target market is not on Facebook, but they are on LinkedIn, well, don't spend your time on Facebook. Do it on LinkedIn, right? But usually people who are on LinkedIn are also on Facebook, right? Pinterest, you know, if what you do today is like jewelry and fashion, great, Pinterest. Even Laura, you do your salon and stuff. It's a lot of women are on Pinterest. They like pretty things, okay? So you look at that. You've got Twitter. I don't do Twitter. I've actually forget about it. I had Twitter and I couldn't care less anymore. It's not my target market. Why am I going to spend my time, right? You do not have to be on 2 or 3. You can be on 1, maybe 1 to 2, and focus the shit out of that. Excuse my language, but focus on that, okay? And that's based on knowing who your target market is. Next step, please. Next slide. Set up your YouTube account. Why? Because I just told you, videos. When you download this, the email autoresponder that I actually have for you will tell you how to do these things. So it's to show you where. I mean, you can go to YouTube and say, hey, how do I set up a YouTube account? It'll show you, right? But I may just do that for you. I may just show you some links. I'm not going to do it myself. I'll just show you links. Save you some time. Next step, next slide. Day 8, content. So part of the lead generation plan is with the blogs. You do at least 3 blogs, content. Because if we don't have much content today, this is the time to do it. Because you're going to compete over content, value, and delivering videos, right? The blogs that you wrote, now you're going to submit them to these free sites. I gave you some, scribd.com, slideshare.net. And always include a link to your landing page, right? Write 2 press releases. If this day 8 is too much for you, do 1 of them. If you can't do 3 blogs, do 1 blog. It doesn't matter, but you need to do something, right? You need to start, okay? And create a weekly content calendar. Again, this is part of my value emails to you. I will show you, I will give you a template to create a content calendar. Next step, please. Day 9, okay? This is when you're starting to do some stuff, okay? This is where I'm gonna tell you what to do. So sign up on popular internet marketing forums. I said marketing forums because it's for entrepreneurs, but your forum could be somewhere else. Find a local forum if your business is local. There's a lot of them. Maybe it's a forum, maybe it's a Facebook group, whatever it is, it's where people hang out. This is what I mean. This is where people hang out, okay? Engage in them. Facebook group is awesome. Facebook groups are awesome only if you participate. There's a lot of people who go in Facebook group and they just look at things, right? They look at things, they go down and don't participate. Don't be that. Don't be that. You need to participate. You need to show up, because maybe you have an offer. You know, you can't all of a sudden just go post your offer without, you know, engaging of some sort before people not knowing who you are, right? You don't gain that like trust right away just because you posted something. You need to engage, meaning, hey, if someone said something nice, for example, or posted something, just say, hey, that was nice. Great job, right? Do something. Don't just be a wallflower and let your waste the time. It's like being in a room full of people and you say nothing to anyone. That's what a Facebook group is like, right? You have to do something with that Facebook group. And there's many Facebook groups, so you just Google. You search that in your Facebook group, find the people, find where they are, and engage with them, okay? Laura, you do your social stuff. I would say find those people on Facebook or anywhere and engage and do a promo or whatever it is later, right? Anyways, I can go on and on. So record 3 podcasts. If you're not too, you know, feeling the love on videos yet, maybe you can start with podcasts, which means you're just talking. And you can be reading something. I can be, you know, where's my book? There's a book I had on something, right? And maybe it's a book. It's a book because I can't think of anything. It's a book. It's on my topic and my industry. I can read something and talk about that. Okay, that's, of course, you're going to reference the book, right? It's not like it's you know, you're not going to come off if it's your book. But the fact is, that's a topic. That's a topic, and you commented on it. Done. Okay, that's done. Now you can repurpose that as a blog, okay, and submit it to other places like SoundCloud, everything else, podcast directories. Oh, guess what? Millennials. If you guys are target marketing millennials, does everybody know who millennials are? I'm sure you do, right? They're about 32 and from 22 to 32 right now, age group. They love podcasts. Podcasts are their biggest thing, right? With an attitude, yes. All right, next up, please, next slide. Okay, day 10, additional lead generation activities. Write 1 mini report, turn that into a PDF, and submit it. So when you guys are submitting, you just don't get stuck in your website or your blog. You actually need to submit them, okay? This gets you out there when people, you get up on your search engine. I have done this for many of my clients, like franchisees, when they're just starting up, franchisors. You know, we just don't create the blogs, we actually submit them to different places. Okay, submit your site using online classified ads. Guys, there's a lot of classified ads out there. In fact, do you know Kijiji and Craigslist come up very high in Google search? Very high. So if you have a product or service, and I think most of you here do, create an ad with the keywords in your Craigslist or Kijiji, keywords, right? You know, it could be faster. Because guess what? It's actually so indexed so well that they come up. I have a client who's a printer and wants to do promotions on banners, right? So not just Facebook ad, but banners, like signed banners and stuff. We posted that on Kijiji, and it came up. It came up so high. Someone looking for banners, pretending we're looking for banners for a trade show. It came up. So if you haven't started doing that, do that. That's a big tip. Classified ads, Kijiji and Craigslist specifically. And then of course there's so many local online ones, all right? Offline sources, you must choose them. You either attend a networking event like I did today, speak at an event, which I also did today, do a free local workshop, or online. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm doing all 3, right? Got 3, the top 3 there, right? Post flyers, postcards, whatever it is, cold calling, warm calling, door knocking. All these are lead generation activities. I have a 90-day lead generation calendar that has all the drop down that you need, and you can pick and choose. And what I want you to do is pick one for that day. Pick at least one. If you can 2, 3, that's even better. Next up, please. Okay, now putting them all together. I have my slide here too. Okay, so from day 1 to day 7 is preparation, right, of the upcoming 10-day lead generation routine. It's not actually a 20-day lead generation, it's 10 days. Once you've got everything in place, you've got your landing page, you've got all these things, now start driving traffic, right? It's a rinse and repeat. So now if you've done 3 blogs, the next round of 10 days, you do another 3 blogs. Those 3 blogs you're going to submit in different places within that 10 days, okay? It's a rinse and repeat. Keep going, Duania. Okay, so day 11, this starts your 10-day routine. If some of these things don't, are scaring the heck out of you guys, pick 1 or 2 for now. The point is you need to do one of these things in day 1 of the 10-day routine. Okay, you can submit your stuff. I said submit your website URL to more web directories. You can, web directories, here's one. I gave you a link there. And that has 30 free directory subscriptions. It's really, really good. So go there. And maybe that day, you're in your day 1, you just submit it to one of them, okay? I'm not expecting you guys to submit all 30 of them. It's a bit time consuming, at least 1. Submit your site using online classified ads. Maybe you just do Kijiji, not Craigslist, okay? Whatever it is, day 1, you're gonna do these things. Number 3, make forum posts or Facebook posts, whatever it is, right? Where they hang out. Write your blog, record a podcast, okay? You get the idea. Next up, please, next slide. We're gonna have to barrel through this because you guys are going to get this anyways. Day 2, do a Facebook Live, right? I've given you some tips there, forum post, submit 2 press releases, write an article, and post it on your blog, repurpose on social media. Next slide. Okay, another forum post. The forum post and all these posting is making you be the expert. You need to stop just joining stuff, joining events, joining networking. You actually need to do something outside now, okay? Be the one to get up, be the one to create the event. I created a meetup.com, a meetup account, because I wanted to be the expert. I'm not going to just go to all these meetups and participate. I want to be the expert because, well, to seem like the expert for most of them, right? Because that's what it is, guys. You need whoever is on stage, whoever has the pen, whoever gets the leads, okay? So you need to think about this for your business. You need to stop just being a participant. You need to stop being you're the one paying. Have people come to you now because you're going to give them value. You're going to help them, all right? Next up, day 4, promote your business on classified ads, okay? Write fire articles. So it's basic, all kinds of different things. And the 90-day lead generation calendar you will receive, you may swap some of these for those, okay? But I'm giving you a routine that needs to be implemented because if you don't do a routine, you do not get consistent leads. And I don't want people coming to me, oh, I don't get enough leads or they're not consistent enough. And it's probably because they're not doing a routine. Next up. Okay, you guys get the point. Just barrel through it. Duania, just go, up, up, up. Create videos, create 4 videos. Keep going up. More videos, go up. Yep. Create a video, post on YouTube. Day 10, okay. So what's the underlying thing here? What is this whole thing? It's all about content, right? Content, whether it's a video content, whether it's an article content, whether it's a blog content, it's content. If you expect, because people are going to Google you, people are going to check you out. If yours looks like someone else's, it's not compelling. They can go somewhere else. Be of value to people. Next up. Duenia, can you go up?
Yep. I think this is the last slide. Oh, nope, there's not. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's my last slide. Okay. So it's meant to rinse and repeat. Okay, this is an example of a plan. It's a routine. So what I'm going to give you after this, where Duenia is going to give you guys the links. In the emails that you will receive and the ones that are just going to come into your email right away is all about giving you ideas to generate leads. And if this is my support group, guys, it's a new Facebook group, and it's meant for lead generation strategies and Q&A hub, question and answer. What I want to do with this group later is do case studies and interviews and live a Q&A, right? So for example, if we have a bunch of coaches, we can do a Q&A live on the pains of lead generation for coaches. So the other coaches can listen and partake and understand what they can get out of that. Same thing, so we'll just do that. So that's my lead generation for my business as well, right? So whatever you're doing in your business, it's all about trying to generate leads, but give value first and do videos. I think I've spoken a lot. Am I in the right time?
You are doing great. I do have a question. So what would you suggest for people? Like, would you suggest that they go through this 20-day process with one target in mind leading to one landing page?
Yes.
Using the audience with different things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One, so going back, one target market, just remember, 111. Mm-hmm. One target market, one message, one lead magnet. You get that all straight, and you drive traffic to it. You get that really good, succeed in that, then you do another target market, another message to that target market, another offer to the target market, and you drive traffic. You can do, if you're good at it, if this is not your first time around, you can do 2 or 3, okay? If similar, or if you have some resources, if you're not the only one doing it, if you have someone helping you, you can do that, maybe 2, right? But it's hard to analyze your success if you have too many things out there.
Correct.
Right?
I'm excited to try this. I'm definitely going to start this on Monday. And the part that was very hard for me that I know will be easier now that I've been through everything that you've done, mm-hmm. the blogging portion, because I have blog contributors. I don't like writing blogs, but I can do video blogs because I don't like writing. So I do like this idea. I'm definitely going to try it. I'm signing up at the link.
Awesome. It's what it is. It really is having the foundation, right? And I go through the my signature solution, or helping people go from point A to point B, right? But in that point A is you literally, even in my business, you have to get, Alicia, yeah, one target, we start with one target market, one message, one offer, then drive traffic to it. Yes, right? Yes. The landing pages, again, if you guys want to have me review landing pages, just post it in the Facebook group that I have. I would be happy to, right? I'd be happy to do that. But if you don't have a, can I talk about my offer?
Oh, yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you, Perlette. So one of the offers I have, if you guys don't have a landing page, right? Because I do work with ClickFunnels and WordPress and stuff, but a lot of people don't know anything much about ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels are meant for landing pages and sales funnels. So I created different funnels. So I'm offering you guys, because there's a way that ClickFunnels, do you know anything about ClickFunnels, Duenia?
No, I don't.
Okay, some people think it's very expensive, and it's actually a really good system. What's out there today is usually a $97 plan or $297 plan. You don't need a $297 plan. $97 plan, yes, a little later, and I'll explain you why. But there is a plan that's $19. It's not offered out there, but I can give it to you guys. It's called a share link. So it's 14 days of free trial, right? 14 days, they don't ask for anything. So what I would do is I will share you a 2-page landing page that I've got like a template already for a couple of things. There's, you got the home page and the thank you page, and I'll tell you what to do with it based on your industry, based on what you do. I'm not going to do the copywriting for you, but I can definitely guide you with all the templates that I have, right? So with that share link, what you do is you just open up, you know, you click it, and I'll say, oh, okay, pops into a ClickFunnels thing, and you create the account. You have 14 days. You can say yay or nay, but after 14 days, they just bill you $19 a month. Okay, you've got this bang up. You have three with the $19 plan, a month plan. Again, you guys won't find this on their websites at all, because it's a different way, because I do this, I can do this. You get 3 funnels. So what I'm going to give you is a funnel, a landing page, and a thank you page. Your thank you page is very important, and I will tell you what to do with your thank you page, right? So that's a really good offer, because you really can't find that anywhere. That's good if you don't know what to do. I'm going to give you and help you do that, and then give you a plan for your business for 1 month. That is my offer to only those who participated in a webinar today. It's not open to anyone else who did not participate. So please don't go be sharing this out. Right? It's only, no, only those who participated today. And what else? Any other questions? Yes, I do help authors, Perlette. Actually, I am helping 3 authors today.
This is excellent. So
yeah.
What I'm going to do is I am going to be following up with an email that's going to detail this presentation, as well as any offer that Hannah has, as well as an offer from CSVW. Why not make it a twofer, right? And you will get that email tomorrow. And in typical Hannah fashion, I definitely am recording this webinar, and it will be available on our YouTube page for rewatching, because you want to catch all those little things, right? That might not have been typed into the presentation. But yes, hopefully this was of great use to everyone.
Great.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you being here too, for being on board. I am better on screen. You know, I'm not, people don't know this, but I'm an introvert. I'm not an extrovert, but I'm a practice extrovert. So today when I'm out there, although I like doing this, I like teaching, but there I was just talking for 5 minutes about things, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God, this is not my comfort zone. But you know what? You guys got to do this, right? You got to step out of your comfort zone. Doing it, you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. You're going to do some blogs. You're going to video blog, right? So that's good. That's good for your business, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So thank you again. And thank you. We went over time and everyone seems to love it. I'm seeing a lot of yays and thank yous here in the chat. So it was great information. Hannah, you are a rock star. You
Thank you, sweetie.
And, yeah,
appreciate it.
I'm sure
appreciate to be here.
Soon at some event out there.
Yeah, I would like that. That would be nice.
So
thanks for your support.
Good night, everyone. Thank you again, Hannah. It has been a great Wednesday.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night.